What's going on, everybody? This is Stubbs, that's Damien, and this is RH Weekly. And in today's number one thing, the Logitech G Cloud is back at it again. There was a momentary price drop today where it dropped to $250, which dives us right into the realm of awesome pricing for this. Unfortunately, that pricing lasted all of, 2 hours, Damien? What's the story with this?
I don't know. Well, I mean, I don't know what happened, but we all got a notification today on Twitter from this user Warrior64 who was telling us, by the way, if you order directly from Logitech, here's a $50 coupon.
Right, that's nice.
Great, $250. People on Discord were like, hey, this makes a little bit more sense. Now I'm more interested.
Yeah,
it feels like about 3 seconds later, we get an update.
All of a sudden,
code has been deactivated.
Code has been deactivated. And then later, in a further plot twist, they released a $30 coupon.
Right.
So
not as good as $50 off, but $30 off is better than no dollars off, I guess.
And that's all well and good. I still recommend buying it from Amazon only because of that return policy. If this isn't good and you're getting that Amazon pre-order, you can just send it right back if it's crap. Or if you get it at Best Buy, the same exact deal there. They have a great return policy. If you're getting it from Logitech, I imagine you can send it back too. You might just have to deal with some extra nonsense.
Or you can take the approach that everybody in our community seems to be taking is, I'll just wait for all the people to buy it at Target over Christmas and then just buy it off of like Facebook Marketplace used or whatever. So
for $70, you know.
Right.
Well, I'm still excited for this handheld. I want to see how far we can push emulation.
Do some GameCube, emulation, stream some games.
250 is like the impulse buy range for you on this?
Closer to it, at least, yeah. Like I don't feel as bad. I mean, that makes a little bit more sense. But Dexerto was actually specifically asked about that, and the question seemed to be, why is it so expensive? And it's actually interesting. What was it? A Logiplay at Logiplay in Berlin. They were actually asked about the pricing, and it was mentioned that it's like, listen, you've got some competitors in the market. Obviously, not something that's specifically
Got
the Logitech name.
You got the Steam Deck
is
Odin.
out there, right?
Yeah.
Right. You have other competitors in the space, and their answer was very weird. It was they basically said like, listen, it's different.
Oh, it's different.
But it does what it does. So
right. Oh, it does what it does. It's different. Listen, here's the strategy, guys. We're going to release at $300 on pre-order. It's going to go up to $350, but it never actually will. But for 2 hours, it will be $250, and then for like a day, it's going to be $280. So, you know what? That's marketing 101.
Right.
No.
They're definitely banking on the fact that this is a very nice looking product that I'm assuming, again, like I mentioned last week, the build quality will be there.
I'm sure it's great.
I mean, look at the picture they've got here provided by Logitech. It looks great. Like, it looks really good.
I'm not even confident in streaming on it yet because it doesn't have Wi-Fi 6, it doesn't have the latest greatest. I basically just want it as a really pretty big emulation handheld. And I'm cool with that. I'm not really cool at $300, which is what I pre-ordered it at, mind you. Thor got it for the $280. I don't know who got it at the $250 price, but cheers to you. Salute. Right. All right, we got to say, let's move on, but we have to make a correction, everybody. This is our first journalistic correction. This image of the Embernic 353V Mini is photoshopped. Wouldn't have guessed it, but apparently if you split the joysticks there, you can see there's a line where it was photoshopped, and they simply just cut out the joysticks. Split the nips is the phrase that's been going around. I don't know. I won't show the meme, don't worry, although it is fantastic. So what's confusing about this is that See and Play has been a reputable source for leaks, and they put this on their Instagram showing this off, but it had the wording something like, wouldn't it be nice if this were a thing? But it wasn't obvious that's what they were trying to say, to me anyways. And so we ran with it and said, "Whoa, look at this! This is amazing! This is happening!" And it just totally is not. Although maybe it will now,
but probably not.
Probably not. That's why the Ambernic Mini is going to be a thing.
Yeah, but the mystery remains. Who is CN Play?
Just remove the joysticks. Who is CN Play? If you're CN Play, please come talk to us. You know what? We'd love to have you on the show. Moving on to other stuff. This one is all you, Damien. What's going on here with JELOS on the Win 600?
Yeah, so our very local developer Fute from Discord fame. There he is, yeah, with the Doc Brown avatar that he uses. Love it. He is the creator of JELOS, which is Just Enough Linux operating system. Yeah. You can find this operating system available, or custom firmware available, for a lot of the more popular recent devices. He's been working on the Win 600 to give us an operating system that is quite flexible for retro gaming and emulation. He's only had it in the dev builds, essentially, so for testing, for developers being able to add and change things. Nice. And we now have a stable release for the Win 600. Woo-hoo! And I've tried it. I did a game of the week on it. It works great.
You did,
and I like it. And the best thing about JELOS, and I'm just totally going to throw a little bit of love his way, is the fact that the lead developer Fute, he's around. You can ask him questions. You can ask for feedback. There was a bug I found, or a little issue I had, and boom, next update fixed. So I love it. I like what he's doing.
He's a nice gentleman, a scholar, and he's saved my butt a time or two.
Now we have the official launch for the Win 600, so give it a shot. I run it on a USB drive right off the USB-A port.
I'm stoked to see this too, having a stable build. I tried one of the earlier builds, and it was good, but I can't wait to see what the team at JELOS here has done in the latest. Good on you. Thanks for making this for the community. Just keep it up. Let's talk about the new colorway for the OneX Player, the OneXFly, made by OneX Player. I don't know anything else about it except for ETA Prime showing off here some pics of this colorway with this white and gold, and that just looks like a glamorous.
Michael Kors would love it.
Yeah, the PT Knight is the name of the color. Any other object in my house that was in this color scheme, I would throw it away and be like, why is this here? But for some reason on this handheld, it makes me be like, oh, yeah. Yeah, we talked about this colorway. Loved that. That's the Pilot. What was the third one?
Right there.
Oh, the Desert. Oh, I didn't know that this was a separate one.
It's like this, beige.
Oh, it's not the Desert. It's called the Dessert. It's Dessert.
Does this say Dessert?
It's Dessert.
I didn't even see that.
It's the Dessert colorway. Look at the brown joysticks. Like, it makes you think of a cake. The word ganache comes to mind. And this is even better. Screw the other one. I want the Dessert. I want when I play on my Windows handheld, I want to think about cake. That's the main thing.
Why does this taste like tiramisu?
It takes the mouthfeel to a whole other level. Then they can be on the show Is It Cake on Netflix, which is a fantastic and silly show. And we can take a bite out of it, and you can say, is it cake? No, it's a handheld. Bet it has a great vent smell.
Well, they're trying out some color combinations that you don't see a lot of other manufacturers doing. They're not just doing plain old black or transparent black or just plain old white or
I love
Super Nintendo and everything. Like this is new and I like it.
Yeah. You know what? I really hope that Good Enough For Me gets one of these, because you know that he's going to put that in a cheesecake. So I'm stoked for this. I'm unreasonably excited about the color of this probably $800 handheld. Okay. Oh, look what's happened. There's another corporate handheld device coming from Verizon, Razer, and Qualcomm. They got together and said, guess what, guys? We need a 5G cell phone handheld that looks like a Xbox controller that has been stretched with an 8-inch tablet that's been stuffed inside from 2014. This looks awful. This looks just disastrous.
That is a prototype. Like, I don't even know if it's actually a prototype. That might be a render.
I'm upset by this.
High quality.
This
that
better
is not
be
what
a
the
render.
final product's going to look like, Stubbs. If you look at the other article, it looks a lot more like the Logitech in black. Take a look at that. It's definitely got... I mean, they're only showing a little bit of it.
Right.
That's clearly a different device that looks a lot more reasonable than that boomerang of a handheld.
Why would they even show this? Like, why would people... I think this is an old render from, like, 2 years ago, actually.
This looks like a PowKitty product, but yes, this is an old render. I remember you talking about this on the full podcast like a year ago.
Can you say PowKitty for me the way Wicked says it?
Like Wicked does? A PowKitty. Yeah, of course.
Yeah, he does PowKitty, and I do PowKitty. Okay.
Yeah. Love that guy.
What's the deal with it? The Razer Edge 5G handheld. This is going to take me a while to get my mind around. What does it have? We're going to find out more when. Verizon, we're excited to see more about this, and I'm really happy to know it's not going to look like that first render. So color me curious? We'll see. I do like Razer products. I mean, I use their mouse every day and their keyboards and all various things. Good stuff. Okay. Anyways,
let's just see what's in it.
we'll have to see what's going on there. Hey, look at this. This we can start off by saying we know this is photoshopped. This is the Steam Deck 2DS that someone
Steam
has.
Deck V.
The Steam Deck V, the SDV that somebody here, Gamertone 1UP, has elegantly crafted. And this actually, there's people saying I would buy this. I mean,
probably a few balance issues.
They took the idea of the 353V and just said, hey, let's make this huge. I mean, like, that's like a 9-inch screen. And can you just imagine, like, this? It looks like this ancient, like, tablet size thing.
There's so
like
much extra plastic.
14-inch. do you remember that that Samsung 18-inch tablet they released?
Oh,
do you remember seeing that?
The monitor?
It wasn't a monitor. I mean, it was like an 18-inch
Yeah, I know,
tablet,
but that's like...
But the size of a
like,
monitor.
Thinking it basically, this is a monitor. Like, this is a joke,
Yeah,
right? Like, this wasn't meant to be actually retail.
I saw it at Best Buy, and it was just hilarious seeing that thing, man. Why? Tablets got weird, and this brings me back to the worst part of the tablet era. However, if
this
they
honestly looks like
this,
something that used to run Windows CE back in like 2003 or something.
This is a Palm Pilot that just has become a mutant. Oh, jeez. All right. Well, I don't think Valve is going to make this, unless they do. In which case, they better pay this guy. So, look at this. Slystral in our Discord. This dude makes mods. He made a PSP Go mod with a giant battery, which Damien has on hand somewhere.
Love it.
And he also made a mod to the FunKey S. So this battery mod takes it from a 410 milliamp hour all the way up to a 1500. So that takes you from 1 to 2 hours of battery life to about 6 hours and 10 minutes of battery life on that bad boy. I mean, look at that. Let's just zoom in real quick.
It's so thick.
It's so thick. It's such a teeny tiny little device, and just adding the chunk factor on is, I mean, it's impressive. And Slystral actually sent us one of these mods to review here pretty shortly, so we're going to check that out. I have the gray FunKey S there, so I'm going to mod it up, and we'll show it off and see what we can do on this little guy. So
reminds me of those luggable laptops from like the early 90s or the late 80s, but like
right,
very tiny.
Where it's all about function and utility over, I don't know, style and ergonomics. I don't know what you call it. Anyways, Sly's doing an awesome job, and he comes up with some of the most inventive projects. So I just wanted to shout out. If you want to talk to Sly,
he's not just some random dude.
I know.
It's good stuff.
Really good stuff. Come into our Discord, discord.gg/retro handhelds. Talk to Slystral if you want to order one of these, or a PSP Go, a CNC PSP Go mod as well. He makes the PSP Go from the thin to the, I mean, it's thick. Damien has one, but I don't know if you have one on hand.
Oh, not with me at the moment. It's in another room.
Yeah. Sorry, I can use a picture if I want. Anyways, this is good stuff. Oh, but what else? Oh, usually we hype a friend, and we just did with Sly, but in today's Hype Yourself category, we have, that's right, we got the 353V in for review, did a little impressions video. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. It's on the channel here, just showing off the various features of the 353V, and how about those joysticks? Actually fairly comfortable, which is surprising. I'm really enjoying this thing. There is a second part to this impressions video that's coming within the next hour, actually. So don't watch this video. It's old news. Watch the new video. Okay. Now
wait, Stubbs, real quick. 353V, snap decision. Do you recommend it?
I do. This is a recommend. It's
awesome.
An easy recommend for me because it doesn't have that high-pitched Wi-Fi buzzing that's in the 353P, and these joysticks are more comfortable at the bottom than they are up top like they have in the RGB20S, and the performance is really good for what it is. It doesn't really do GameCube. I couldn't get that or PS2 to work in my testing anyways. I'm sure you people out there are going to find a way to make it happen because the emulators are on here, but overall, yeah, I like how they have the backs. It's comfy. The face buttons are nice. The D-pad I found out today is not my favorite because it has some precision issues. Up can be left and right can be down sometimes when you're navigating the menus. But I like this. I don't love that it's in transparent black. I purchased a gray one and a purple one. I will be excited to show those off when they do show up.
Nice.
So, my little elevator speech on that. Unfortunately, if you enjoyed Google Stadia, not anymore. It's done. Who would have thought? Not this guy. Damien knew all about it. Google
I was actually an early follower of Stadia. So when Stadia came out, I was kind of like really into Google, like their hardware. Yeah. I had the Google earbuds, or what are they called? The Google.
Yeah, the
Pixel Buds. I had the original Pixel Buds with the
yes.
the little gray fabric case, and because of course, right? And and I had a Pixel Book. I had, Pixel 3 XL. Like I was all about the Pixel products.
Hell yeah!
And Stadia came out. They had the really cool controllers.
Yeah, it looks
great. They had the wasabi colored one and everything.
Right.
But those performance reviews came out, and I don't think they were able to really get it running how they wanted to.
They never quite got it. And I've bought many Stadia products over the last couple of years. I got the Cyberpunk bundle. Stadia, while they said that, unfortunately they're going to wind down, they are going to refund everybody for all of your software, all of your hardware purchases, as long as it was done through the Google Store and as long as it was done through the Stadia software store. Those will be refunded. You can apply for that in the coming weeks here. Stay tuned from a message from Google about that, but that is good to know. I spent well over $250 on Stadia, easy, so I'm going to try to get some of that. You will not get refunded the Stadia Pro subscription, so I was paying $10 a month for a couple years there because I wanted to build my game library. It's cool, they give you some free games. The kids like playing Stadia, and so I've been enjoying collecting those. Unfortunately, all of that is for naught. You can still play those games until they shut the service down in January of 2023, but I mean, come on. Like, that sucks, man. You thought that you were paying this price, you're going to have access to these games for years to come. All just a big slap in the face saying, nah, I don't think so. Nah,
at least they are offering refunds. I've seen much worse exits.
That's true.
Out of a market than that.
Well, Google knows they want to keep their people for all their other services, so they know they got to do a solid here. And so refunding like Cyberpunk, refunding the actual Stadia hardware, the controllers, all that you can get your money back for. So make sure to go and do that. While it is a bummer to see them go, I am not going to miss that $10 a month subscription fee because guess what? In the end, I didn't really use the service. My kids used it a little bit, and I used it for testing on handhelds. And Google, you killed another product just like that.
Leave us a comment with F for
F.
Stadia. F for Stadia.
You've been good, Stadia. Okay. In today's free stuff, yeah, that's right. It's another week at Epic Games. All right, big whoop. What are you going to do? All right, Run Bow is a game that's free until October 6th. I don't know what the hell this is. What is wrong with you kids? Why? What is this? You run.
You bow.
You bow. And there's 9 players. All of it chaos. Looks like it's trying to be Super Smash Brothers, but mixed with Powerpuff Girls and a little bit of PJ Masks. Kids love that. Multiplayer madness. It's free. You can't beat free. All right. And the other game they have is DRL, Drone Racing League Simulator. Finally, you can simulate flying a drone. This is actually pretty cool looking.
I have a friend who actually plays this a lot. And he flies drones competitively. And he really likes to do it. And he said sometimes you can't always do it in real life. And he's also said sometimes you want to learn how to do it before you destroy your very expensive drone that you just purchased. And this is good for that.
Let me put a pin in this because I have to tell a story either on the podcast or later. You know what? I'll tell it real quick right now. I had a Mavic Air and I crashed it into a waterfall. In a big state waterfall. I thought it would be so cool to do a 360-degree loop around the waterfall, and it went through the waterfall, crashed into the rocks, fell below. My wife and I climbed down the cliffside. Wasn't too smart, but it was like an $800 drone we just bought, and never did find it. We went back 3 more times. We finally went to a hardware store, got like covered in head to toe in gear to go deep into the wilds of nature, and we eventually, through the help of a forum about drones where some mathematicians used our flight log data to map out with GPS coordinates specifically down to the foot where that drone should have been. And believe it or not, that drone was sitting exactly where these mathematicians said it would be. Yeah, deep in the ravine in this particular bush, literally to a T where they said it would be. And it was just sitting there, staring us in the face. It was broken, but DJI fixed it for us. So, but now I've told the story. So Drone Racing Simulator, everybody. It's free. Moving on to Game of the Week. Rapid in our Discord has given us Digimon Rumble Arena. Not only is Digimon Rumble Arena the game of the week, but this week, and by the way, you need to beat it by tomorrow, but this week we are running a special Shargeek giveaway. If you are a fan of the cute little, Damien has it there, the cute little GON charger there, it's 35 watts, it changes colors depending on what you do with it, and it has, here's the thing that people don't talk about enough. Sticker factor, all right? It comes with different stickers that you can put over the face there. You can make it look more like an apple. Think different, different positions. You can be lying down, you can be pooping, you can be playing basketball.
But then I would have to remove the face off of it.
You could be
the
carrying
Macintosh face.
I know, you could be carrying heavy books. You do. And it's just not just that. There's also hello, smiley face. Look, there's your smiley face. There's a panda, and what is that, lightning? Oh, for charging. Power. Anyways, all jokes aside, I really like this little guy. I've had fun with it.
I adore this thing.
It's just so cute.
Like the most random thing that I love this year, because not only is it super useful as a fast charger with variable voltage and all that stuff, which is cool, but when I'm not using it, it sits on my desk, and it's a cool little desk ornament, and I don't usually do desk ornaments, so this is cool.
Yeah, I love this thing, and I don't recommend products that I don't love, so I like it. Hop into our Discord and play Digimon Rumble Arena before tomorrow. The giveaway ends when the Game of the Month changes out, Saturday at 5 p.m. Rapid is going to announce the winners. There will be 3. 3 people are going to get free chargers here. If you get a free one or not, there is a discount code to get 40% off in our Discord. So again, discord.gg/retro handhelds. Check out our announcements on this in the Game of the Week channel, announcement channel. And beat the game, tag rapid, get yourself a charger. Now, having said all... Oh, no. I said no more of this. We'll tell Gary to get out of here. No, he's going to cut the feed. Ah!
Hey, it's Raven, Mage. Still here. I've been here once before, actually. I tried to bite Choosh in the face. I don't know why I did it. I think I might just be afraid of Australian people. Stubbs once put everybody on a strict Oreo cookie diet, but only the cookie parts, and then we had to give him the cream insides as like a tribute. Thor had to cut him off. He said that Oreo budget was skyrocketing out of control.
Oh. God, that gets stressful every time. Oh. How are you?
I think I'm alive.
That's good. That was weird.
I feel like I'm in upside down castles.
I don't want to understand it. But here is Zoo with Zoo Reviews.
That's why I give him Mario Class 3 out of 5. Don't play Virtual Boy.
Okay, thanks, Zoo, for that quick little one there.
Wow.
Yeah, that was an interesting hot take, wasn't it?
You know, my life has improved now. I feel much better now.
Me too. Wow, I feel peppy all of a sudden. I was so upset about Stadia.
I'm going to go to the gym and turn my life around and listen to some Zoo reviews while I'm on the treadmill.
Yeah. I'm also going to turn my life around. But not from Zoo reviews. Just from I don't know. I'll just try to be better. I'll just try to be better every week we do this. All right, everybody. Well, that'll wrap things up for us today. Please comment, subscribe for your weekly drop of retro news. This has been Stubbs.
This is Damien.
And this has been RH Weekly. Take care of your handhelds, everybody, and each other.
See ya.